time. But guess what? Knowledge is power. And I'm sharing some things with you. So click on this link. I'm going to tell you all about how I do it, how you can do it too, how we can all win together. But you got to join my team. Go ahead, join my team, click the link, and let's get on this webinar so you can change your life as well. I promise you will not regret it.
Hi, I'm Davika Mangal from the beautiful Twin Isle Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm a proud entrepreneur and business facilitator, but I'm very anxious to resume traveling and happy that I can take my online business with me. Visit my website www.davikamangal.com and learn how you too can become your own boss. I would be happy to mentor you on this journey.
Go play. Hello, I've earned a reputable career out of taking care of others, and now it's time to invest in me. I want to have more family and travel time. I want to experience new adventures in the life I live now, and this online digital business helps me to do just that. And you know what? It can help you too. I'm just a click away. Check out my business page where you too can learn more on how you can reap the benefits of your own online digital business. Let's go play.
Hi, I'm Landy, living in Bowie, Maryland. For the past 17 years, I have spent my time and my energy building a successful career in corporate America. And here I find myself 3 years away from being eligible to retire, and I'm ready for a new chapter. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to own my own time. I'm ready to increase my streams of income. I'm ready to spend more time with my kids. And so as a business empowerment strategist, I help others do the same because I'm ready. Are you ready? Visit my website. Let's talk.
Hi, entrepreneurs. I'm Courtney from Louisiana in the USA. Listen, early on in the pandemic, life happened for me. Suddenly, my 9-to-5 was gone. But in the midst of that, I knew I wanted to travel more, spend time with family, and just enjoy life. Does this sound familiar to you? That's when I decided to become a digital business owner with multiple streams of income and the flexibility I always wanted. Would you like to know more? I'm glad you asked. Find the link to my website below, click on it, and let me show you how.
Entrepreneurship is my passion, and so I've hired myself. I am my own boss. And as a business strategist, a business enthusiast, I take pleasure in helping others maximize their profits, their potential, and to optimize their passions. Whether I'm in my garden, on my tricycle, or with family, I enjoy the flexibility and the freedom of being my own boss. So if you want to know how I do it, why I do it, and how you too can do it, please click on my website.
Well, hello there, everyone. I am so happy you were with us here this afternoon. Welcome. Listen, I'm Marilyn of MarilynJ.com. I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother of 6 awesome little people, and I am an entrepreneur. Over the span of my lifetime, I have ventured into entrepreneurship, but more recently, within the last 2 years or so, I have completely fallen in love with the online business space and have become a digital business owner. In a nutshell, my internet-based business is helping others become self-sufficient, independent online business owners like myself and the millions of others who are enjoying the freedom and the flexibility of working from home or anywhere else in the world that they so choose, and earning from several streams of income. Something we all can attest to that is necessary nowadays. So if you want to know more about me and to know what I do, please visit my website, www.marilynj.com. Register there to get more information, and it would be my delight to be your mentor. Perhaps one day I will tell you my story that led me to this decision. But for right now, here at Fridays Live with Marilyn J., we strive to encourage, inspire, and to motivate others to become entrepreneurs and to live the best life possible. And so from time to time, we will have special guests here to share their journeys with you, inspiring you to be the best you. Our theme here is entrepreneurship and living your best life. Now, today is no exception. Today, I am thrilled. In fact, I'm excited to have with us for the next few minutes a lady whom I have been following and admiring for quite some time now. And I'm so happy to know her. So don't let me keep you waiting. Please help me welcome to your device the vivacious, a lady of pure strength and stamina, a woman of courage and of purpose. And ladies and gentlemen, no other than Mrs. Raynette Cameron Richards. And there she is. Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Let me get my background cleared up. Okay, that's much better. Thank you for accepting my invitation to be on Fridays Live with Marilyn J. I know you call me Auntie Marilyn.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I have been following you and so excited about your life that I just want you to share it with my audience, your audience, whoever is tuning in today, so that you could be an inspiration to so many others. Landy is saying hi in the chat. And some lady by the name of Raynette Seabrook, she's saying,
hey, director.
She's saying, yes, Raynette A. Richards.
Oh,
so therefore, we are happy to see you on here. So for the next few minutes, we're going to talk about your journey, which I think is an awesome journey and one that must be admired. You know I do. And I really appreciate you. But just way of introduction for those who don't know Raynette. Raynette is a mom of two. She's of course a daughter to a lovely mom. I appreciate the relationship between you and your mom. She's a sister. She's a cousin. She's a friend. Raynette was born in St. Thomas, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Raynette was born in St. Thomas with strong ties from Tortola to BVI.
Right.
Both parents?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And she's been the director of the human resources for many years. That's where she's sitting right now in her office. And in earlier this year in January, Raynette took the leap of faith and jumped into being an entrepreneur. And we applaud that this afternoon for sure. And so she has become an independent beauty consultant for the Mary Kay Inc. I'll let her tell you more about that. But because she's made some significant strides since she has joined there in January this year. And she has been so influential, I think, with a lot of women, correct, in taking care of themselves and all that stuff. And for those of you who know her out in the gym. We can talk about that as well, because what she likes us to do is to take care of ourselves and to keep moving, which is essential. So Raynette, let's start with wherever you want to begin in your journey to where you are now. Okay. So you have quite a story, I know. So you whatever you want to say, go right ahead. Welcome again.
Thank you so much, Auntie Marilyn. Thank you to your listening audience and viewing audience. Thanks to my friends and family who have signed on, and my other Mary Kay lovely consultants in the business.
All right.
And I my journey started a number of years ago sharing of my life on Facebook when I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2012. I saw the importance of sharing. It was more so for me, not realizing that it would take on a life of its own with my journey. And the blood, sweat, and tears that has transpired in the last 8 years post-treatment, I still update as to what's going on with me and that. And then when I started my journey back into the gym, because I've been exercising since my 20s, but the women that I work out with at Superior Fitness Gym, they look at me as their inspiration, but I look at them as mine because we have a plethora of ages, sizes, and different needs and wants that they would have. And once I started to share my journey with fitness, I realized that if I didn't post something, somebody would inbox and say, Raynette, what happened? You guys didn't go to the gym today. And I realized that it was impacting people. And then people would text or call or see me somewhere and have a conversation. And all I kept saying was, you don't have to come to the gym. You can just simply walk, just get moving. And that doesn't matter what age you are. So I've been using Mary Kay products for years and never thought of being an entrepreneur. I know a number of, especially women that own their own business. My husband owns his own business. And I always applaud people that take that leap of faith to do so and not regular 9 to 5. I never saw myself as doing that. But I was approached at year end last year to think about it. And I thought about, being a wife, a mom, full-time director of human resources. I'm responsible for 3 different islands. There's a lot going on now with the pandemic. I can't squeeze in having a business. But speaking with who is now my director and where Mary Kay has gone with the pandemic of doing everything now virtually on Zoom, websites now to be able to place orders, it became, something that I thought about. And then January, I said, okay, let me pull the Band-Aid off and try it. I've been doing sip and cleanses since January, and that's when I introduce women to the products, and we do samples, and they're able to put the products on their faces and enjoy an hour and a half or so with like-minded women, and just encouraging people or encouraging women, yes, men also too, but more so women, to take a moment for themselves. I always say self-care is not selfish. And during breast cancer, I encourage women to do their mammograms, have their physicals. With my journey with working out, I'm encouraging people to get moving. With Mary Kay, I'm encouraging you on a different layer of taking care of yourself, your skin, and also to be able to make money while doing it. I never expected 5 months in to be a red jacket, 5 months in to be a pearl level beauty consultant, and having the customers call and text and email and encourage me to continue doing it, enjoying their products, reordering, and just enjoying the time spending with women, encouraging them to take care of themselves. And it's amazing to hear when somebody says, I don't have time to cleanse my face. Time to moisturize. That adds more time to my getting ready in the morning. That for me was shocking, but I'm hearing it so much more in the last 5 months that I'm saying to myself, this is definitely where I need to tap into. Get people to take just 2 minutes and take care of yourself. But
I had a guest on my show like 2 weeks ago, and she's in the same skincare business, and she mentioned about when the pandemic hit, where she couldn't, her clients couldn't come to her. She created this thing online, and she actually would virtually show them how to clean their faces, because she says, that is important.
Yes, it is. It's amazing to see where we are now because of the pandemic. And I mean, you don't want to say good pandemic, bad pandemic, but
Yes.
it has really brought opportunities to many.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, for me, this year I will be 50, and I
Okay.
think that for me,
You're
stepping
looking great. You look, girl, you're not 50. Are you kidding me? That's
yes, ma'am.
awesome,
Yes,
Raynette.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And for me, I felt something tugging at my heart. This is your year.
Yes.
This is your year.
Yes.
And
Yes.
for me, I had a staycation in April. We didn't travel as we usually do for family vacation. So we had a
Uh-huh.
staycation, and I was so proud to be able to use my Mary Kay profits
Uh-huh.
to book my Airbnb for an entire week and not even think twice about it. So for
Yes.
me, it's having that extra money to do things with my family,
Yes.
um, and keep my business flowing. And
Yes.
it has been an absolute pleasure doing
Yes.
this business. Absolute pleasure.
Now
And
tell me what is,
for $30, you can be a team member.
say that again. Say that again.
For $30, you can be a team member. All it takes is $30.
Really? One-time fee.
One-time fee.
Awesome. Awesome. Now tell me, what is the red jacket? What I imagine is some sort of, distinction.
Yes.
But what really is it?
Well, of course, as you know, with Mary Kay, you're selling the products, and the more you sell, your levels go up and go up and go up. And like I mentioned before, I'm a Pearl independent beauty consultant. That's the level in that. But for becoming a red jacket, you get where you have team members. So I have three team members now. And of course, my sales, my orders, those are all things that the next level, which my director has been in my head, is for me to become director. But I asked,
Okay.
I just enjoy being a red jacket for a little while. And if my jacket had already arrived, I would have been wearing it today.
Okay.
I chose to wear red because I'm a red jacket. If you
Okay.
understand. It's an honor and a privilege for me, 5 months in to have that distinction so early on in my business.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you don't, at this time, you don't do house calls as such or have parties?
No, everything is done on Zoom. I have my inventory at my house, and when the orders are placed, because of course we're all in the Virgin Islands, I can deliver to them, or they can pick up at the house or pick up at my office, depending on what it is. But it's so much easier. Of course, you're socially distancing while you're delivering the products, but it's the parties I've had. I think the most women I've had on a call might have been 15. But they each get a sample bag that has all of the items that they will use. So all the samples, and one by one, they put their products on and take them off, and put them on and take them off, and then we go into a separate room for them to purchase separately from the group to decide what they want. And it really has been awesome.
That's great.
And the word is getting out that I'm a consultant. So I'm getting calls from women who know somebody else that knows me.
All these referrals.
Yes.
All your warm market is warming up.
Yes, it is.
Great. That sounds good. I love the thought. I love the fact that you can do it even with your 9 to 5.
Yes. You can choose when you will have your business open. And for me, primarily, it's on the weekends to do my sip and cleanses, but I also do my deliveries during the day, during the week, if necessary. It doesn't interfere with my 9 to 5, 8 to 5, my 8 to 6, however many hours I spend here.
Whatever hours.
It doesn't interfere with that at all. At all.
Awesome. And that's one of the things when people hear you talk about getting involved in online business, they think I don't need or I shouldn't have a 9 to 5, but you can. This is something like with me. I mean, I work whenever I want to work. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't know why I wasn't doing this a long time ago. I don't have the 9 to 5, but you can still have your 9 to 5 and still have your other stream of income. I had someone who telling me the other day, listen, I have like 7 streams of income because it is absolutely necessary these days.
Yes.
And especially we've gone through this pandemic and we've seen the devastation to some families where, they had just one source of income and there was a lot of hardship.
Yes.
And there is money out there to be made. I mean, listen, people will spend it if it's something good.
Yes.
If the product is good.
Yes.
And they will show up and do what they need to do. The business that I'm with, where we help folks get involved in the online business and your whole different lifestyle, and there are people out there who are doing very well with it, and it's legitimate. It's I know lots of people are afraid of online. Is it for real? Is it a scam? Is it blah blah? No.
Yeah.
Not everything is a scam.
Yes.
And there are people who are doing very well and being able to spend time with the family, and especially during this pandemic where they had to be home, so earning was awesome. Now let's talk a little bit about your moving, because in one of your, you admonish people to keep moving, keep moving. And I see you doing a lot of it at the gym and I'm so inspired. So when I come home in a couple of weeks, I may visit and do some workouts with you. Who knows? But tell us more about a little bit more of that, if you want to.
Well, like I said before, I've been on that journey with exercising since my early 20s and fall off and did the whole 9 years. But when I came back,
excuse me, is it something where there's a subscription or something, or do you have to have a subscription for the gym or
a membership?
Do you have a membership?
Well, we have day passes, and then you have the month-to-month memberships.
Okay.
You can do.
And where is the gym located?
Right around the corner from the Market Square. Next to what used to be called A&F Bakery, that's now called House of Pastries. The name of it is Superior Fitness Gym.
Okay, so going towards the waterfront.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where it's at. I don't know why I was thinking somewhere in Havenside all along.
No.
Okay.
But when I came back home, I had to ease myself back into exercising, of course, and it took a long while before I even saw the first pound move because I'm on a steroid for the last 8 years. So that eliminates or makes it a little bit more difficult to.
Okay.
But I stayed consistent with it more so for my mental stability. And that was more my focus to get my mental health in order.
Right.
And then once my body got used to the movement and the consistency of it, the pounds came. I mean, it took me 2 years to lose 40 pounds.
Wow, okay.
So you have to stay consistent. And even if you don't lose a pound, you still stay consistent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that also went along. Did you have like a diet change or anything like that?
The most I did is I cut back on my portions. I drink a lot of water. I've introduced more vegetables into my diet. But I wouldn't say I cut out things. The only things I cut out of my eating is things that bother my stomach. So I can't eat pork anymore. I rarely eat red meat. So things like that, but I haven't, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegetarian.
Yeah.
I just watch my portion control and definitely increase my water.
Awesome. Very good. Well, you are looking fabulous, and you are inspiration for a whole lot of us.
Thank you.
And yeah, definitely. I mean, I follow you with your movement, and it's awesome. And every time you give your updates with your successes having to do with your health, it's always a blessing.
Thank you.
And
Yes.
I know there are several others, many others, who are benefiting from what you experience.
Yes.
You know, I couldn't imagine getting that type of news, and I know it probably struck you hard, but you have been in there intentionally fighting, and it's admirable. It's
Yes,
admirable.
thank you.
I love it.
Thank
So
you.
I couldn't help but have you on here to encourage someone else on the health side and on the business side to live. Like I said, our theme here is entrepreneurship and living your best life, because even though you may go through some hard times, you can still live a good life.
Indeed.
Indeed. And so, Raynette, it's
But
been
like before you go, Auntie Marilyn, like you mentioned, you can have your business when you want to have your business. You can close, open, what have you. For me and Mary Kay, you can order or shop with me 24 hours a day, because we now have websites. We have all the inventory that's there on the website. So if my business is closed, you can still order 24 hours a day, and I love that.
Right. I had a guest on here a few weeks. I think she was my first guest, and she's totally into something else now medically, but she did Mary Kay for many years, and she applauds that, because she says without that, that catapulted her into where she is now and helped her financially. So yeah, I mean, it moved from one to another. So she was part of that. So she's probably aware of all of this that you're talking about.
Yes.
But I think when you mentioned something about a specific foam that you use for the radiation for your skin or something like that.
Yes, the Time Wise Repair cleansing foaming cleanser. Between chemotherapy and radiation, my skin turned almost like when paper is burnt. So the texture of it was just completely off. So with using the cleanser, and over time, it really just came back to what it was supposed to be and better.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, listen, we're on to our 30-minute mark, and I am so happy that you were able to come on here and chat with us and motivate and inspire someone else to do what you're doing. Keep moving, take care of yourself, take care of your skin, the largest organ of our body.
Yes, indeed. Exactly.
Yeah. And just care for it. I remember when just not too long ago, like maybe 3 years ago, when my stresses started, with my health issues here with my husband, I remember not taking care of myself. I remember really just letting myself go for a while, because my focus was elsewhere. My focus was on him and all that stuff. And I allowed myself to, and when I look at some pictures of me just 3-4 years ago, I think I look younger now, because I had a mindset to change. I said, well, if I don't take care of me, how can I take care of him?
Exactly.
So I had to make that switch and started taking care of myself, and my skin and all that stuff. So yeah, it's important, and it does something for your psyche as well. It makes you, okay.
Well, I'll send you some samples so you can try.
Well, I'll be home. In a
yes. Okay, that's right. Okay.
So I will certainly hook up with you. That's
definitely.
Sure.
Definitely.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome anytime. And when you
God
want to come
bless.
back with your red jacket, you're always welcome.
I will. I will.
Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, there. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
What's up, amazing people? I am April J. Baines. I'm your life transitional strategist. I'm your business enthusiast, but I'm your business consultant at the end of the day. That's right. I work with people near and far with building their brands and businesses all the time. There's no reason why you can't be one of them and be successful as well. So I'm coming to you straight from the Virgin Islands. That's right. I live here. But what you don't really know about me is I'm a mom of 3 kids. I operate my businesses from home. I handle all of this balance. How do you do it? How do you do it, April? I get this question all the time, but guess what? Knowledge is power, and I'm sharing some things with you. So click on this link. I'm going to tell you all about how I do it, how you can do it too, how we can all win together, but you got to join my team. Go ahead, join my team, click the link, and let's get on this webinar so you can change your life as well. I promise you will not regret it.
Well, thank you all for listening. Thank you for coming on and spending a few minutes with us with the lovely Raynette Cameron Richards. I hope you got some inspiration from her. And go ahead, live your life, live the best life you possibly can, and enjoy everything about it. Okay? Thank y'all. Take care. We'll see you on our next episode, which is around June 11. Where we will have Dr. Alana Van Putten Laguerre to come and speak with us, another inspirational speaker who will help you do what you need to do for you. And so we're looking forward to that. And later down the month, we should have someone else coming on here. We'll tell you more about that as the time comes by. So enjoy your weekend. God bless you. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves.
Entrepreneurship is my passion, and so I've hired myself. I'm my own boss. And as a business strategist and a business enthusiast, I take pleasure in helping others maximize their profits. I take pleasure in having others optimize their potential and their passions. Whether I'm in my garden, on my tricycle, or spending time with family, I enjoy the freedom and the flexibility of being my own boss. So if you want to know more about me, what I do, why I do it, and how I do it, please click on my website.